Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about 14 items that I sold on eBay, and we made over $4,000 on these items. We are full-time eBay resellers. We live in Missouri, me and my wife and my children. We own an antique store, and we sell full-time on eBay. We make a lot of money. I mean a lot of money selling on eBay. That's what we do. We do eBay first. We make YouTube videos somewhere down the line. So if you're looking to be entertained, this is probably not the place for you. But if you want to learn how to make some money, if you want to see what kind of items that we're selling and what kind of profits that we make on these items, then stick around and hopefully you will enjoy your stay and maybe even go down below and hit that like button and possibly subscribe. So the first item that we have here is a used Neiman Marcus. It's a footstool. I picked this up a long time ago and it finally sold, but I took an offer on it for $100. I had it listed for $150 or more, maybe 175 for a really long time, and I decided that you know what, it's time for it to go down the road. I took $100 on it, shipped, and it actually sold, and it's at a new home right now. The next item that we have here is a Panasonic VCR. Came with the original box, paperwork, remote, everything. I sold this for $110 shipped. What a great deal. The next item that we have here is a set of step side rear bumper brackets for a 48 to 72 Ford F100 and F250 pickup truck. This was part of that huge car buy. You can't be afraid to go out and spend that money. I spent $4,000 on this buy, and we ended up making somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $20,000 to $25,000, and we probably still have another $5,000 or $6,000 worth of parts to go. Not a bad pickup. We've been selling a ton of that stuff. The next item that we have here is a Krups coffee pot. It was brand new in the box. Always be on the lookout for new appliances in the box when you go out to the Salvation Armies, your thrift stores. Check the boxes if they're brand new and they've only got a couple dollars on them. Most likely, you're going to be able to pick that item up. You're going to be able to flip it and make really good money. If you're interested in making money, I mean, there's a lot of other content out there that you could be watching. So I'm guessing if you're still here, you're a real reseller and you want to make money. And this is the kind of stuff that you can find to make money on. This is a really neat item. It was a vintage Sears Highway Police Chase track. It was really in good shape. I picked it up at an estate sale for $25. I flipped it for $120 plus $10 shipping. Vintage toys are good. You got to be careful because a lot of times stuff like this will be missing parts. So if you have the opportunity to sit down with it and make sure most of the parts are there, they're always going to be a good buy. And don't forget to check your comps. The next item we have here is a sound card. This is an 8-bit IBM PC. It was a Creative Sound Blaster card. It was from 1993. This was like the second or third edition of this card. When you are looking at old computers from like the late 80s, early 90s, if they have sound cards in them, typically those sound cards are really valuable. I sold this one for $130 and I didn't get a return on it. The next item that we have here is a little bit of retail arbitrage. This was a Walmart clearance item. I made a video. If you follow my videos, you will make money. I told you guys about this. You could have went out and bought these items. They were at your Walmart for $35 a piece. I sold it for $144.50 after shipping, fees, all in, all said, all done. I probably made $75 and I sold two of them, and I've still got a third one to sell. Great profit. The next item that I have here is Bibles. Bibles bring great bucks. This is a rare vintage Bible. It's actually a binder Bible. If you're ever out in an estate sale and you see something like this, it's called a practical loose leaf Bible. Pick them up. This one sold for $180, and I've seen some that sell upwards of $300. The next item that we have here is a like an altitude meter. I picked this up at a sale for $30. Came with the book and the leather case. I sold it for $150 plus $7 shipping. The next item that we have here is a FAF sewing machine. This thing was broken. The motor was in pieces, as we can see here. I still sold it for 174 bucks. I bought it on the last day of an estate sale because it was damaged. Nobody wanted to mess with it. On the last day, I think I scored it for somewhere around the neighborhood of like 30 bucks, and I sold it for 174.95. The next item that we have here are these word processors. A lot of people pass over these. They don't want to mess with them. They're too big, too bulky to ship. Don't say none of that stuff. That's crap. These are great money. Do not pass over them. Do your due diligence. Look them up first. Make sure that they sell before you buy it. But most all of these sell. This one sold for 200 bucks, and I paid $3 for it, people. $3 into 200. That is enough to pay my electric bill this month. The next item that I got here is another new in box. When you open it up, you can see it's still wrapped in all the plastic, so got the paperwork. This thing sold for $224.95. I bought that at an estate sale for $5. This is the kind of stuff that time and time again that estate sale companies just look over. They do not do their due diligence on a lot of this kind of stuff. They don't know if it's used. They don't know if it works. They'll sell it cheap. The next item that we have here is a Red Wing stoneware crock lid. And what these little spots are right here, they call those turkey droppings. And I picked this lid up at a sale for like 45 bucks. Nobody else really knew what it was. It was a number 4 Red Wing crock. On the bottom side, here, as you can see, like there was a sticker that told what it was for, and unfortunately, someone peeled it off at the auction. I knew what it was. They knew what it was, but they didn't bid because I bought it for 45 bucks and sold it for 223 plus shipping on top. Here we go. The next item that I got to show you here is a vintage rotary dial baby blue telephone. These are just the rotary phones that hang on the wall. This color is absolute fire. This color sells constantly. If you can find these baby blue wall phones, you will sell them all day. 250 bucks. Great money. Next item that I have here is a vintage Barbie 1960s, early 1970s Barbie clothes like this. In the box are money. I paid 150 bucks for 4 pieces of this. I sold this one piece for $364.95. I picked this up from Global Voodoo. I sold this Elvis Presley purse for $400, free shipping. Thank you, Mike. I'll take it. You know, he sold it on an online auction. I picked it up and I sold it for $400. And the very last item that we have here is, yes, it's a vintage USA Cocat, and I sold it for $1,010. I don't want to hear anyone else out there. There's some people out there that tote how big of hat sellers they are. They know everything about ball caps, but if they sold $1,000 coat cap, they probably haven't. And I did. I found this in the wild. I knew what it was, and when I seen it, I have a video. I snatched it, I showed it to the camera, and I was super excited. Who's the king of caps? It ain't who you probably think. It's old Johnny here. It's Show Me Pickers. I'm the king of caps. $1,000 for that Cocat. That's pretty awesome. So that's everything I wanted to show you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love making these videos. Not really doing a whole lot of YouTube as late. I do some TikTok videos. You can follow me over there if you care. If you don't care, then whatever. We still selling on eBay. If you look at what we're doing, we are absolutely murdering it. I think that we are at about $13,500 for the month. Yesterday we've had several $700 days this month so far. There's $1,000 days, $700 days, and you can learn how to sell the same stuff by just watching my channel. You know, there's a lot of people out there kicking around at garage sales and showing you all kinds of videos about arguing with people. None of that such stuff's just for entertainment. Those guys, They want to be YouTube famous, and they're going to make all of their money on YouTube. And they're not going to teach you anything. But if you stick around Johnny, you stick around my channel, I'm going to show you some stuff. I'm going to show you how to sell $400 bags, $1,000 hats, and everything in between. There's so much more out there that you can learn. You just have to be willing to learn it. It isn't exciting watching some of these videos, I know, but you can live your best life when you're making just piles of money on eBay. In the past month, I've bought a Corvette, and in the past month, I bought a classic Chevy pickup truck. It's because I'm making my money reselling. You can do it too. Just hit that subscribe button. Have a good day.